Hello everybody, my name is Noah Guzman. So the game I'm going to be playing today for you guys is going to be called Ninja Gaiden. And I was actually quite surprised that this was going to be on the list for the 16-bit series, because this spawned an entire super series. Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, 3, blah blah blah. Like, there's just a ton of games for this. I was like, wow, Ninja Gaiden, I can't believe I get to play this. So my first name starts with an N, hence Ninja, and then my last name begins with a G, so Ninja Gaiden. It worked out perfectly. So this game was developed by Sims, S-I-M-S, all capital letters, Sims. The publisher was Sega, and the developer of this was the original series and the modern series. So I'll just go with the original guy, Hideo Yoshizawa. And also, one little fun fact, just to throw this in before we start, is that originally this game, so to speak, the original arcade version and the first two NES games were released under the title Shadow Warriors in PAL regions. So that's quite a little interesting bit of info. I guess there was something wrong with the term Ninja Gaiden when those were released. But let's go ahead and get started into the game here. So I did play this a little bit before, and there is quite a long intro, so I might as well either play the whole intro here or skip this ahead for you guys and just get to the system. But we'll see how long this might take in the actual recording. So maybe I can go ahead and skip this by pressing enter. That seems to just reset the game. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to sit through this. I'll go ahead and skip to the main menus when I get there. Okay, so I decided not to skip the intro. I know you guys might have had to sit through that, but whatever. I kind of remembered as it was starting out that this was quite an awesome intro. Like, seriously, if I would have been playing this game back when this first came out in 1988, as you could see here, or 1992, Sega game, I would have been like beyond hyped for this. That was definitely an extremely cool intro right there, and I would have been hyped to play this. Now, from what I can gather from the overall plot development over on the Wikipedia page, is that the main character here is obviously, well, a ninja, and his name is Ryu Hayabusa, or Hayabusa. I'm pretty sure it's Hayabusa. And basically, he gets a call one day from some dude that says that his Dragon Warrior clan back at home was completely slaughtered and massacred. So he took it upon himself to go ahead and figure out who exactly murdered his family, his clan, and he wanted to get down to the bottom of it. So that's kind of what this game is about. And there's two different versions of this story. There's one where it's told from the eyes of Ryu himself, which that's what this version is. I went ahead and skipped the very intro scene for you guys because it's quite long. So this version of the story is told through the main character himself, but there's also another version of the story told by an outside narrator, and I guess the details of the plot aren't exactly perfect when it comes from the narrator, but from the actual main character himself, you get a lot of good story and a lot of good detail. So I guess the first step here was to find this boxer called the Brute, and so you've got to have every big American boxer dude as one of the bosses. I don't even know if this is American or not. Like this city here, it looks like to be New York, maybe San Francisco or something else like that. Looks to be New York because of the buildings in the back, but there's like 3 of the same buildings, so I don't know if that's entirely true. Maybe that's the Hudson the Hudson River, I believe. I'm not entirely sure on geography. However, I will say that one little gripe of this game that I have, the time that I played it before and the time that I'm playing now, is that the controls aren't really that great. It seems to be that there's only one sort of combo, which you just keep spamming A, which, I mean, honestly is not too bad. That means that there's more of a skill in the game elsewhere with not trying to get hit by things and using your terrain to your advantage, or however else, what other game mechanics that they bring in here. But so jumping is a big thing, I guess. Now in the second level, we're gonna have to take some high ground and go ahead and advance to the next part of the level via accessing this thing via the jump system. So I heard that in previous Ninja Gaiden games, because this wasn't the first game, because like I said, this was originally released as Shadow Warriors. So I'm guessing that there was another side project, hence the name Ninja Gaiden, which I believe in English, Gaiden means like side story. So I guess this has something to do with not being canon to the original sort of series or franchise that this derived from. So yeah, apparently there's a couple new mechanics, such as the guy here, if you can manage to jump on walls, he'll actually bounce off of them, versus in the other games where he just stuck to the wall. Alright, so that didn't really work. I don't really know the mechanics, or mostly the controls, like I said before, and my punches aren't even going through. Oh, okay, but I can push them off. That's kind of what I was expecting. It's kind of was hoping to do. And I don't know what these power-ups do. I do remember that one of these power-ups got me some extra life points, which I believe my life is the pink squares up at the top, similar to like the hearts in Zelda, you know, where you have just a couple of them, and maybe you'll get more as you level up throughout the game. But we do seem to have a little bit of platforming here. One part. Oh wow. So I'm not sure if he shot me or. Okay, so I guess he hit me with a bat. That's one thing. But I can't tell if I'm supposed to be on this terrain here, or if I'm supposed to go. Oh, I'm supposed to go down. Oh, okay. Well, that makes a little bit more sense then. Alright, so again, we're just spamming A to kill these dudes, getting these power-ups for maybe they're not even power-ups. They're maybe just like they give you extra points. You know how like in Pac-Man when the cherries pop up, or the apple, I think. You can go ahead and eat those for some extra points. They don't do anything but literally give you extra points. So that could possibly be one thing. This guy looks to have some flamethrower or some sort of gun. But yeah, like this game, what I meant to say a while ago, but I got sidetracked by something else. This game is extremely reminiscent of like these, not really hack and slash. I'm forgetting the name off the top of my head, what exactly they're called, but I think they're just they're called hack and slash to some people, but I think that it's something to do with punches, like I don't know, a puncher series game or something like that. However, this reminds me very, very, very much of the Ninja Turtles game from, I don't remember the system. There's definitely a lot of different games though, like the Ninja Turtles, I guess the original game from whatever system that it came from. This is like extremely similar. There's this sort of, you know, upwards verticality, even though doesn't really look that different from the terrain below or above it. Ninja Turtles had a similar thing. Also, the kind of same exact premise where you don't want to get hit by anything, because I believe if you get hit by something, you'll like die instantly. And I went down one way and came up. Okay, that leads me to believe that this game has some sort of maybe like Pac-Man, how you know when you go from one side of the screen to the other and you just kind of end up on the other side. I guess this is the boss. Okay, so Jin told me that you might provide same sport for this humble sumo wrestler. I guess I meant to say humble. Alright, see if we can beat the sumo dude. That was just one punch and he was out. Okay, now he's taking a few punches to the gut. Something that I would expect from a sumo wrestler. He's definitely got a lot of endurance on him, or so we're gonna have to whittle him down with our constant A smashing, button pressing. Ooh, he's doing a little combo here. He's doing the dude from Street Fighter. I forgot his name. He's got a complicated name. But that was pretty easy. We just knocked him off the water. It doesn't seem to be that we won though, so I don't know if we glitched the game, or if are we supposed to follow him? Let's go down here. Okay, that didn't work. Alright, we probably glitched the game. Not gonna lie. Okay, so not gonna lie, it looks like we glitched the game. I don't really know what's going on. But I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can pause it here. I'll just turn off the sound. But yeah, so that's been Ninja Gaiden for you guys. It's very similar to the Ninja Turtles. Obviously, I mean, they've got a similar name, so I mean, why not make the same game? So yeah, Ninja Gaiden for you guys. It used to be called Shadow Warriors, which I guess is a pretty cool name, but obviously Ninja Gaiden is what really stuck and launched the franchise elsewhere. They've got many games. It's this extremely popular series, one of the best from the older times of when it comes to video games. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in possibly a later video. So thank you guys one more time, and I'll see you next time.